Greetings. Today we will be viewing a what is this? 3 versus 3 on LC Northumbria. I think the teams were. We'll find out in game. I forgot what the teams were. Let's take you. Hold fire. Let's go up in the top left corner where we will find Twilight. In the middle, we find LC. And top right, we find Dragoon. Bottom left, we have myself, Chowstorm. Bottom middle is Rosie T. And bottom right is Seton. Let me speed this up a bit. This is a pretty nice map. It's simple yet effective. You have, like, not the biggest amount of starting metal, but you have enough. You have some expansion to get to, and then you get to the middle. There's some geo spots, and then you just have a nice hilly area with some expansion to fight over. Very simple, but very effective. It's a pretty fun map, I feel. One of my favorites out of LC. Speaking of LC, he is starting bots, going right to it. He's got a couple of construction K-bots out, getting a solar, going for some expansion. We've got Twilight. He's started energy storage. He's got a few mexes out on the field already, getting his vehicle plant up. Very similar looking start from Seton here. Or, I mean, Dragoon here. Except he went K-bots. Let's take a look at Seton. Similar start from Seton. Actually, probably the same start from Seton. Aside from Twilight's making a wind and Seton's making a solar. Rosie T. Very similar starts from pretty much everybody. We've got LC being very aggressive with fleas going into the center already. Rosie does have some Jeffies, so she should spot those on radar. Can we see that? Yeah, so she does see those on radar, thankfully, because that would get that constructor in trouble, and it would have gotten mine in trouble. You see, I came back and started building a defender to help get rid of those fleas. Looks like some fleas also crossed by Seton's scout, and they had a little scuffle there. Slow down a little bit. I'm running out of breath. We've got LC's fleas there. We've got Seton's scout trying to find a way in. He did manage to sneak past the commander, and looks like he will grab this metal here. Maybe a constructor. Oh, he died to the metal extractor. What a bummer. He could almost got that constructor. He did lose a little too much HP, though. We've got Dragoons and LC's commanders in the center. Looks like Twilight's is heading towards the center to fortify as well. Might be the way to go on this map. Honestly, pretty smart. It really helps you fortify. You get to the hills, and if you fortify right where the hills are, you can really lock it down. LC made the map, so, I mean, he knows what he's doing, right? That's my theory. That's my theory, at least. Map maker's advantage. Map maker's advantage. I've got a small scouting group heading forward. We've got tons of fleas coming out from LC just to infest the hills. Nice little scouting raiding group from Rosie building up here. And Seton's really getting his energy online before he does anything, so he can just kind of explode. He's just kind of getting a feel for everything at this point. I don't know what I managed to get. I think it was just an LLT, but I did manage to spot the K-Bot lab. actually did decent damage. And I'm trying to come back for that mine layer. Oh, I set the grass on fire. Maybe not. No. Got Rosie T. Ran right into the commander, unfortunately, as did I. I was unable to get the lab, the exploiter, or the spoiler. So overall, I think that was a failure of a raid. Seton just kind of scouted, so he got an idea of what he was doing. So I think he was in a better spot. He didn't waste as much metal, but he did just lose a constructor, so that sucks, and the commander is coming for his other one. But he does manage to get that exploiter up. Looks like I did get a raiding party through. I didn't even see that. And all their commanders are in back. LC is fortified. I do manage to grab this expansion, though. They're turned off. Looks like he doesn't need them anyways. We've got pretty decent defenses over here as well. I probably won't be able to get any further. We'll just count that as dead. We've got Seton doing some work over here with some Jeffies. Looks like he's just trying to blitz past the commander. The exploiter is probably doing a lot of damage. Never mind. I thought it might have been doing a lot of damage. He does get through, though. With a couple. He finds a Twilight. Will he kill it? He does kill it. Maybe. Yeah. And it looks like Dragoon is getting Rocco's out. He's starting some advanced solars. Dragoon's getting some pretty powerful energy economy out. LC is also starting. I forgot who I was looking at for a second. LC is also starting advanced solars. My nose is getting stuffy, of course. And he's getting a Nexus out. That'll be dangerous in the center, for sure. Twilight is getting a massive wind farm back here. If I could just get back there, that would be a huge hit. He is getting a Geo up. He's also getting a Nexus with some artillery. We've got a Berserker, some Thuds, and Oppressors, and this nose thing is really bugging me. You can probably hear it. It's like right at that cusp where it's about to dip into my throat if I breathe in too hard, and I don't like that at all. We've got LC moving in with Pee-wees, taking out some expansion. It's blocking my breath, though. Overall, he is going to get some metal, but I'm not too worried. He could leave a little bit behind for us, but he might not. They're just Pee-wees after all. Luckily, I mean, I had some tanks. I had my commander there expanding out. He did manage to grab some expansion. Rosie had some tanks ready, just not right there. Same with me. They just weren't at the right place at the right time. Massive amount of air from Seton. He's definitely going for the commander. I guarantee I wasn't watching. His commander's still making energy. He is really going all in on that E. I guarantee he saw the commander out there and said, okay, that thing's dead. Going for it. He paralyzes the Sam and goes straight for the commander. And he's probably gone. I couldn't even switch fast enough. So he got Dragoon's commander. Dragoon's down. He's down to 135 metal storage. That's rough. He's got the beamer up. The beamer will help protect all that, but the Sam is gone, so it's very vulnerable to air, which Seton now has. Twilight does now have a bunker up. That Nexus is online. It's on the front. Behind Solars at that. as well. It looks like he's probably trying to load up the bunker. We've got advanced. We've got anti-air going up from LC there. We've got Jethro's coming out from Dragoon to help with that. LC is trying to poke with his commander and gain a little territory. I'm doing cheeky things. It looks like I'm airdropping lemmings. It's really scummy, but it works. Like it is getting, you know, nerfed a little bit, I think. But right now in this game, it is very powerful. You'll see I just kind of fly over, drop a bunch of lemmings. That was also the Geo. Okay, that was also the Geo. But you know, it helps, or it's nice, and I'm pretty much committed to that right now while I get energy up, and I'm really trying to expand and push out Twilight's front line. Rosie is running into that Nexus. Unfortunately, it does have the upper hand on these hills. I guess the Stumpies can get on the hills, but there is a Radical up. The commander's right here. Twilight is trying to get at me, but I do have beamers. He mismarked it. Maybe that'll save me. We've got Seton pushing in with levelers. He does manage to get that Twilight out, but he's probably at least going to lose one leveler to that. It looks like both of them might be paralyzed. Dragoon is getting anti-air up, but he's not in the greatest position right now. He's got good economy going. He's losing his metal, but we've got more lemmings going up. I'm really trying to weaken Twilight's front line so I can get to his back. Or actually, I think I'm just going for his back. I'm just trying to hit him in random spots, pretty much, at this point. Because if I keep hitting him in the same spot, there's going to be a lot of AA there. That leveler, I think, came back. I don't think he finished it off. I lose a construction vehicle there. Tons of Venoms from Seton here. He might be able to get in, but it looks like LC does have some fighters. Possibly not enough. He might get this lab here. LC comes in with a Nexus, Jethro filled Nexus, and we do have an aircraft plant coming up from Dragoon here. But it does look like Seton managed to take over that center area. He's slowly pushing forward. LC is pushing down the center towards Rosie, capturing more and more territory. Rosie. I'm locked in a stalemate over here with Twilight. This bunker really hampers my progress. We do have another transport going in. Where? I'm not positive. Looks like up the side more. I got a construction vehicle. I mean, I'll take it. I don't think I'm making it much further past that area, though. We've got more levelers coming in from Seton. I didn't get to see what happened there. Maybe a transport. I didn't see. He might have just rolled in, honestly. Doesn't look like there's a lot stopping him, but he did a lot of damage to LC's base, it seems like. We've got that Nexus pushing further into Rosie T's base. It is low on health, though. It's sitting at about 30%. And we have some shell shockers firing at it. Looks like he's going to retreat and try to heal it. Seton does manage to get that Nexus from LC and moves in on Dragoon, since I think that was what was stopping him before. Oh, the energy storage took masses of venoms out there. But he did manage to do a lot of damage. I don't think Dragoon has a lab right now. I dropped a load of lemmings onto Twilight's commander there, onto a lot of things, but onto Twilight's commander. He's about 50% HP. I was hoping to get him to back up. If I can't get him back, I would at least try to get rid of this front stuff. We've got a Nexus from Seton coming in. Rosie has found the comm. We've got another transport flying in. I'm looking for his commander. And I got the other 50% down. And the planes. So that helps. Meanwhile, we've got that Nexus from Seton cleaning out Dragoon's base here. Looks like it's full of Berserkers. It's got some Storms in there. Definitely Berserkers. He did manage to get all those advanced Solars, which really hurt. Dragoon is pretty cleaned out at this point. Twilight is working on an advanced K-Bot lab. LC actually has an advanced lab up. We've got hovers out from Seton. Looks like they might have just came up, because I swear I seen the little animation. Oh, he just got the con out is what I was looking at. So probably that's what I was looking at. And he is starting an advanced K-Bot lab over here in the center. I'm starting advanced air over yonder, and we've got advanced vehicles coming up from Rosie over here. Seton has moved his attack onto LC. Is Dragoon has some construction K-Bots back here getting a solar up. And he still has a Twilight up right there. So he's still bringing in some income, and he's got 2 defenses. So he's still alive. We've got a pretty big attack from Rosie here, but that blocker on the hill will be hard to get, and she's going to take some crossfire from the second blocker. And we have the commander in the center here. She doesn't manage to do much. I think I am coming to try and get his commander as well. I almost got him. He's sitting at about 10% HP. What is he doing with his advances? Question. He's got some zippers and some pom-poms up. He does have a pit bull going on. He's got a flacker. Okay, so he's getting more heavily defended for Seton's attacks. Seton got a K-Bot lab up in the ruins of Dragoon's base. He's getting exploiters up. So it's going to be harder to take back over, especially now he's got a lab up. He's getting Vipers up with his hovers. The exploiters are going to make things harder. He's populating that really fast. I think I'm coming back for LC's commander. He must have fully healed. I didn't do quite as much that time. I'm pushing him back out of the center, though. So he is losing a lot of control in that sense. There's just a bunch of stuff in this bunker. You can see it. It's like clipping through. We've got... Twilight now has advanced K-bots, and he's getting some solid defenses up on his end. He already had some solid defenses. He had a couple of SAMs, HLLT, a GAT, all with Dragon's Teeth. Very hard to get through. He's got the solar walls. He's getting Mohos up. He's already got 3. He's working on a 4th. Economy-wise, I mean, he's at 24, is that correct? 24, 32. Seems like he'd have more. 8 times 4 is 32, right? Hang on. My brain went blank. 8. I can't do math right now. 16. Yeah, 32. Yeah. I shouldn't have doubted myself. So yeah, he's got 32, and then whatever this one is, and whatever this one is. So he's probably sitting around 35. I did manage to get a beamer up right there. Unfortunately got taken out. LC does get a nice transport drop on Setton's advance and takes that out before he can get it up. He doesn't manage to get much of the other base taken out, or all of that, his lab or anything else taken out, but he does get the advanced taken out, and he is coming in with zippers. Dragoon is back here. He's got a vehicle plant up now. He's got a few solars. He's getting some advanced solars up. He's slowly rebuilding. Looks like he's got some Twilights up. I was trying to do an airdrop. Did not work. LC was far too prepared. Probably from those hordes of gunships. I think we've mostly cleared LC out of the center. He's got a few things here and there. My advanced air is finished. Rosie's advanced vehicle plant is almost finished. Metal-wise, Setton is leading. He's got the most territory. He's sitting at like 43. Twilight, there's no way he's 24 or 17. 40 I can believe. 40 metal from Twilight is believable. He does come in with gunships to try and do something, but LC does have fighters to take him out. Looks like he has a second group, though. something about a rally advanced. We've got Twilight coming in with oppressors, with dominators and anti-air. Rosie is working on this bunker, which is really nice. I've got level 1 bombers. I was gonna use to take out the bunker, but I guess they work for the dominators, which is okay because I do not have much to stop those with. I have this courier with stumpies, which I was going to use to attack. It's not gonna get very far. It might. I don't think I end up using it for this, but I assume that's a Moho exploiter. It would probably get blasted real easily. We do get that bunker out. Oh yeah, Twilight's got all these over here. This is probably a Moho exploiter as well. Managed to get those with the bombers. We've got Fidos and Pom-Poms coming out from LC. Looks like he... Did he lose his commander or did he res his commander? I don't remember. Looks like he's moving to reclaim territory, getting some more defenses up. He does get a pit bull up. So he is moving fast. He's got a little defensive force. He's got some planes. And he's working fast to reclaim his territory here. I guess I'm making advanced air. I do have advanced bombers out. And we've got... No, his commander did get away the first time. That's right. His commander's dead. It was a lot of air, but his commander's dead. Was it worth it? Who knows? We've now got Fidos and a couple Pom-Poms moving through mid. I don't really have the resources right now. Like, I'm pretty energy starved to make advanced air. I got into like one of those modes where it was like panic mode because I hit advanced air and now Twilight was across from me with advanced units shooting me with dominators, and he's got Ares, and here come the pyros, and I was just like, oh lord. Pyros from LC were coming through. And you look at the mega map, and it's like, well, we're probably okay, but you never know. If I fall, we're not. If I fall, we're in the same position as they are. You know, I have to hold my base, or they're gonna, you know, there's gonna be a giant hole here. And Twilight is aggressively pushing. I really don't have much. I have my courier out trying to push through, but there's so many units. It's really just playing defense. Led them into Rosie's pit bull. Get some gosh, I can't even remember unit names. What are they? Brawlers out there. But he's got a whole nother group ready. Twilight is pushing units out. What's he at? He's at like 46 metal. Setton's at like 90, I just seen. 73, 90. At least 70 probably. I'm 28. Rosie is 20, LC's 20, Dragoon is like 5 maybe. Understandably, he's lost his entire territory. Twilight does manage to get rid of one of the pit bulls. Senton's making a huge push. Something just blew up. I didn't see what. Dragoon's got tons of bombers out there. He's got tons of bombers going. LC is lagging. We've got the Moho Exploiter, the Behemoth. They're all just demolishing Senton's force. What else does he have in here? Twilight's trying to get a thunderstorm up. Senton does get the Moho Exploiter. Twilight manages to get the thunderstorm up. Oh man. All those units just vanished. Cleanup crew coming out. I wonder if... I don't know, what is Senton does have some really strong defenses here. I mean, they're level 1, mostly. There are, like, Vipers. But I wonder... I mean, Senton did just have... Like, he had 2 bases. He had the... Technically 3 bases. He had all of this. But Twilight was pumping out... He still is pumping out a lot of units. And I mean, coming after me was smart. Like, he... But I did not have defenses to stop him that great. Or that well. Like, my defenses were not great. Like, I had to set them up as he came. I mean, I had LLTs. But he would have eventually pushed through, and then I had this. You know, like, wouldn't have been great, but I wonder if LC and Twilight had combined their forces. I wonder how it would have gone against trying to reclaim that corner, or if it would have even been worth it at all. I don't know, because that was a lot. I mean, from my end, it felt like a lot of units. Twilight's pushing out numbers. That's all I know. I mean, look at these things. Sure, Senton's got a lot, but he's also got the map. He's got the blade wings. I mean, overall, he's just in a better position. I think I lost. I think I lost some to the, no. Okay. I can't get close to him because of those because of those Mercuries, though. Screamers, Mercuries, whatever they are. The Screamers. Like, if imagine had they come down here. What's the... What's the AA like? I mean, Sentin's AA is fairly mobile. I have advanced air, but I'm not making things like fighters. Say you cut directly across the map with a large force. I mean, you might hit a pit bull there. You're going to hit a lot of pit bulls. You're going to hit a Sam. You're going to come across... okay, so you're going to come across exploiters. A lot of exploiters. It's not going to be... it's not going to be pretty, actually. It's going to kind of suck. But if you could potentially get back here, that would be so devastating. Look at all these micros, all these micros, all those micros. Sen has so many micros. Is that where all his energy is coming from, other than the, like, solars? I don't think he has any fusions. He's got more micros here. He's got prudes if he needs to turn them off. But I think he just has micros. And the tier 1. Oh, he's making a fusion. He's making a fusion. The micro fusion placed outside the wall, just used as a breach point. That was great. I forgot about that. I forgot all about that. It was like a right place, right time kind of thing. Or whatever you want to call it. Just this big old solar wall, and right in the corner is a micro. It's like, if we kill that, it's like placing a C4 charge on the wall. Rosie coming in. I'm useless as screamers. AA, I can't really get in. Hey, you got that Moho splitter. Dragoon hasn't given up yet. You love to see it. What a lad. Termites everywhere. But I mean, that brings us to the end. Overall, it was a pretty good game, I thought. Seton was definitely the victor here. I don't feel like I did too much. Him taking out, him being able to get Dragoon's commander early, I think definitely played a big part in the victory. Both Twilight and LC had advanced pretty early, which I think kept them alive for a while and led to some really good pushes. I was actually worried we were going to lose for a while because I wasn't really invested in what was going on over on Seton's side of the board, but thankfully he was actually making good moves. Once those pyros started flooding in, I got really worried. I was like, oh crap. I don't know if I can defend this. I just got my advanced up. The early lemming transports, real scummy. I wouldn't advocate for those. They're pretty scummy, but I had to use them. I think, they're most likely getting changed, so had to give them one last hurrah. LC had some pretty good airdrops as well. He took out Seton's little middle advanced area he was building up. Which just made him move further into the corner, but still stopped that advanced K-bot from going up. I don't know, there was quite a bit. Rosie had some pretty good pushes on LC in the center there. It's just a shame he had his commander there. The Nexus was in the center as well, which definitely had the advantage over vehicles because it could just go over the hills, and most of the vehicles would just miss their shots. They got to drive around the hills, and then it was also backed by blockers, so the vehicles had to drive into blocker fire while missing their shots, and the Nexus was hitting its shot, or the units inside the Nexus, rather, was hitting its shots, and... Whew. Anyways, in terms of, production, I mean, Seton was way the heck up there. He had half the board, it seemed like. Twilight was pretty up there too. He was doing good. I don't know how I produced that much metal, honestly. It didn't feel like I did. Rosie was pretty up there too. I mean, we were all pretty even. Dragoon did get taken out early, unfortunately, but he still did all he could, which is quite commendable. He would just all right, I'll walk over here. I'll start remaking my base. And then, unfortunately, Seton would push further in. He's like, okay, I'll just start remaking my base. And then, Seton would come in, and he had all those bombers just going, which was actually pretty fun to watch. But, I mean, he would. And then, even till the very end, he's like, I'll just, remake my base under the guardianship of this behemoth. But that didn't last. Quite commendable. But anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.